Today's question is knowing how long to use the heat press on different HTV to make sure it's going to last and not fall off after a few washes. This is the Creative Crafters Podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, it's really interesting because most HTV producers will come up with their own heat guide for the temperature and how long it should go under the heat. And if you own one of Cricut's heat presses, then you are going to be able to control what that is because you can set your temperature, set your time, and let it go from there. The only one that you would have a little issue with is if you were using the hat press or the mini press, and then you don't exactly have time for those. But any of the other presses always give you the heat and the time. Now, if you're worrying about it washing off, what I have found that once I have ironed something on, I wear it and wash it once, then I re-iron it after the first wash to make sure it's going to stay in place. And that's my little trick. And I found that that works extremely well. I've had a couple of shirts where it started to peel a little bit after the second wash, so I simply ironed it again, and that really made the difference. Now, as I mentioned before, all HTV that's produced by different manufacturers all have their own heat guide about how long things should go under heat. And if you can try to adhere to that, there should be no problem. The second part of that is make sure when you wash it once, do another heat press after you've washed it, and that will really make the biggest difference. This has been the Creative Crafters Podcast, and your questions answered.